Hello, welcome in. Today we're going to do our couples yoga class for Valentine's Day. It's going to be very beginner friendly, so if you've never done couples yoga before, or if you've never done yoga, this is a great class. Let's go ahead and get two mats and a partner. You're going to crisscross the mats first, and then we'll put them side by side. Now that we have our partners, we're going to decide who partner A and B is. I'll be partner A today, so the shorter or just lighter person. And then my partner Jake will be partner B, just so it's easier to cue throughout the class. So let's start out honoring each other. So partner A, wrap your Namaste hands around partner B, and let's look into each other's eyes. And we're going to find a few promises in today's class. So this is a very talkative yoga class, so if you want to just repeat a few phrases, or when we're in poses, you can repeat these phrases. First one is, I will honor and respect you throughout this yoga practice. I will communicate my needs. I will support you in my yoga poses today. And I will have fun with you today. Beautiful. Now that we've made our promises to each other, we're going to switch the Namaste hands and connect our breath. So since we're close together, we're going to start our breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the nose. And try to match each other's breath for 5 breaths in and 5 breaths out. Beautiful. All right, let's move on, adding more movement. Let's bring our palms together, and we're going to find upward salute together. So we're going to reach to the sky. Now, we're pretty similar height, so our palms will touch. But if there's a big height distance or height difference, you'll just hold on to each other's wrist or forearms. Good. Bring the arms back down. Good. Let's establish trust with our poses. So go ahead and hold on to each other's hands. Stand about 3 to 5 feet apart. We're going to find our chair pose together. So lean back and sit in your chair. Sit up nice and tall. And 2 options. You can either hold this pose, or we're going to inhale, lift, come to standing, exhale to chair. And inhale in, exhale out. Good. Move at your own pace. Good. Let's do 2 more. On this last one, if you want to make it a little bit harder, go ahead and sit all the way down. Use the strength and lean of your partner to come into a seated position. Good. Yeah, now that we've established that trust, let's turn around and come back to back. Good. So really establishing that trust by taking away our eyesight from each other and focusing more on that physical touch with our spines. Good. First pose we'll do, we're going to reach our arms up to the sky. Good. And then catch hold of the palms. Good. Then inhale to exhale, twist to the right. Catch hold of your partner's knee. And turn and look over your shoulder. And then let's go to the other side. Breathe in, center. Sorry. Exhale, twist. Reaching to the left this time. Good. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And for your partner. Good. Then bring it back down. Hands on your knees. Good. Finding seated cat-cow. So one partner, let's say partner A is going to find our cow pose while partner B finds cat pose. And you can just switch back and forth at your own pace. Adding a little bit more weight to the spine to find a deeper pose. Good, find one more. And then come to a neutral spine just when you're ready. All right, partner A is going to find a butterfly pose while partner B is going to extend their legs in front of them. Okay, we're going to find our butterfly fish pose. So partner A, walk your hands down and lean, while partner B finds a supported fish. If you want, partner B can reach his or her arms up and over their head, finding an open heart stretch. Good, breathing for 5. When you're ready, you're going to keep the same pose, but you're going to lean the opposite direction. So go ahead and sit up. Partner B now does a forward fold, while partner A finds an open heart with butterfly feet. Remember, we're still warming up, so if you need to take weight away from your partner, hands can come to the earth. Beautiful. Come back to center. And let's switch. Partner A, lengthen your legs in front of you, while partner B finds butterfly feet. Good. And since we just leaned forward, let's partner A, lean forward again. Find your forward fold first, Uttanasana. If partner B wants to reach its arms up and over, his or her arms up and over, finding a deeper heart opener. Good, then switch. Partner A finds that supported fish. Partner B folds over his butterfly. Partner A, reach your arms up and over your head. Good, come back to center. Let's move away from each other's spines. So we're going to come back to facing each other on our knees. And since we have 2 mats here, you can bring your knees on the mat so it's a little bit softer. We're going to find couples camel. So catch hold of each other's forearms. Plant the tops of the feet down. And then inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good, and lean, extend your arms. And this should almost feel easier than your normal camel pose because your partner is helping you pull so you don't fall back. Good, exhale, neutral spine. Then you can help each other stand up. Step with your right leg, followed by your left. Good, and let's just hold our right hands. We're going to look towards one side of the room. And we're going to find our weeping willow. So the easiest way to find this is you sort of lean and then walk your feet forward at the same time. Or walk your feet together so you can have more of that V shape. Good, reach your other arm away from you. Good. Exhale, bring the hands together, and let's go to the other side. So walk it out first and lean, and then you can walk 1 foot or maybe 2 feet together. Good. Extend your other arm. Good. Pull in, come back to center. Good. All right, same thing now with both arms. Let's find that V pose. So kind of like our camel pose, you can keep a flat back, or you can add a back bend. Just let your partner know if you want to do another option. Good. All right, finding our tree of love pose, let's go ahead and face one side of our mat. Good. And then we're going to do our same outer leg for our tree pose. So bring your outer leg to your inner thigh or inner calf, or inner thigh. Good. And yeah, to help assist each other, your inner arms can wrap around your partner's hips. Good. Good. Then if you don't need your outer arm, reach it to the sky. Yeah, and maybe you can catch a glance at your partner and smile. Good, and release. Good. All right, other side. This time we'll use both branches, so we'll do our inner leg. So you can kind of stand uneven with each other. Find your inner tree pose leg. Good. And then you're going to reach your branches up to the sky. Good. And hold your hands together. Good, and maybe catch a glance at your partner. Good, then step back down. Good. All right, let's come back to back again. So this time we'll come standing. And you're going to lace your arms around each other. Hook your elbows around. We're going to find our chair pose again. So this one's a little bit harder. So walk your feet a little bit forward, lean your backs against each other, and sit in your chair pose. And holding for about 5 rounds of breath. Keep leaning against each other to support each other. And then keep leaning to stand up. Release from chair pose. Good, release the arms for a moment. All right, partner A, hook your elbows around your partner's inner forearms. And you're going to lift the arms up to the sky and sort of bend forward, opening up partner B's chest. So if you can go further, you can go further. Partner A leaning. Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Good. Good, and release. Good, neutral at your spine, release the arms. And then let's switch. So partner B, hook them around the inner forearms. Then partner B, lift the arms, while partner A now finds a back bend, resting your head in between their shoulder blades, lifting the heels. Good, and come back down. Good, nice job, neutral spine. All right, next pose is we're going to find double warrior A. So I want you to connect your left heels and sort of step the right foot forward. Open up your palms forward and then connect them with each other. This is our double warrior A pose. Good, so stand nice and strong with your partner. Good, and release. Okay, we're going to hinge at our waist and find our forward fold. So if you need to scoot your feet forward, you can scoot your feet so you don't bonk your butts. Finding double pyramid, I want you to reach your hands for each other and catch hold of the forearms or the hands. Kind of pull taut at this pose. Good, squeeze the glutes together and make sure you fold over that right leg. Then release the arms, roll up to standing. Keep the feet where they're at. We're going to step that right foot forward to the edge of our mat. And we're going to find our low lunge. Go ahead and just bend the back knee down, uncurl the toes. It's okay if that foot comes off your yoga mat for your low lunge. And breathe in, inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Find low lunge with a back bend. Touch your partner's fingertips. Exhale, neutral spine. Inhale to exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Reach your right arm to your partner's right hand. And then gaze at your partner. Good, and let's switch sides. So go ahead and stand up, step the feet together. This time now let's connect those right inner heels together and step the left leg forward. And it can just be a small step for our double warrior A pose. A nice strong stance, strong back and arms. And then release those arms, tuck the chin, roll down, fold over that left leg. Once you found that fold, reach your arms to your partner's hands. So typically in a pyramid pose, if you can't reach the floor, you use yoga blocks. So now we have our partner's arms to help assist us in our double pyramid. Okay, beautiful. Release the arms, roll up together. And then step those left toes forward. Bend the right knee, find low crescent lunge, uncurl the toes. It's okay if that left foot comes off your yoga mat. Breathe in, reach your arms up and over your head. Look to the sky, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe you touch your partner's fingertips. Good, then exhale, neutral spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Turn to the left. Catch hold of your partner's left arm. Gaze into each other's eyes. And if you're maybe not one for talking, you can also send a gesture of friendship or love, like a wink or a smile. And then unwind from your twist. And then let's stand up from that low lunge. And let's bring our backs together again. Now we're just going to find a normal fold. So just so we don't bonk each other when we fold, maybe take a step or two in front. Tuck your chin, touch your toes, roll the spine. And then if you step too far forward, you can step the feet back. Good. Say hello to your partner. And this is called the forward fold pump. So we're going to grab our arms like we did in our pyramid pose. Or actually, sorry, we're going to grab our hands because we're going to have a lot of space. Good. Then partner A, you're going to inhale, lift into a half lift, while partner B stays in fold. Good, then exhale, partner A, find fold, while your other partner finds half lift. Good, then alternate between these two poses. If you feel like you need a deeper stretch, you can shorten your arms. Sorry, you can shorten your arm grip. So do you feel like you can go more? Should we hold on to each other's forearms? Okay. Good. All right, find one or two more. All right, and then release the hands. Find your fold. Roll up to standing. All right, and then we're going to switch our mats now to be side by side. We're done with the crisscross mats. Okay, now that we have both of our mats side by side, we're going to stand back to back in a wide stance with our heels aligned with each other. Good. All right, and then we're going to open up our arms and catch hold of your partner's palms or forearms. Good, then decide which is the front of your mat. So for us, it's going to be pointed towards this direction, and we're going to turn our front mat forward. From here, we're going to find warrior two. So bend that front foot forward. So one partner will be the right leg, other partner left leg. Good. Inhale, reach forward and up. Find reverse warrior together. And then exhale through warrior two again. Lengthen your leg. And you're going to hinge forward and find your double triangle. When you do that, you're going to catch hold of your partner's opposite shin bone so your forearms are crisscrossed. Left arm reaching to the sky. If you can, maybe you catch hold of the arm. And this one takes practice because sometimes we bonk into each other's glutes or something, so feel free to redo the pose if you need to redo the pose. Good. Press through warrior two. And let's come to our middle stance again. So drop your arms by your side. And now let's turn the opposite direction for our warrior two. So lengthen your arms. Connect the palms. Turn your opposite foot to the back of your mat. Bend that knee. Good. Look forward at your partner's arm. Good. Breathe in, reach forward and up. Find reverse warrior. Then exhale through warrior two. Lengthen your front leg. Shoot your hips back. As you lean forward, catch hold of your partner's opposite shin bone. Good. Breathe together and support each other. Good. And release. Good. All right. Coming into the middle stance. We're going to practice that again. This time we'll just do warrior two and switch it up. So turn your front foot again to the front of your mat. This time let's do our warrior two without connecting the hands. So bend your front knee. Reach forward and up, do reverse warrior. And then exhale, you're going to bring your hand to the earth. So right by the inner edge of your front foot. And here we're going to find revolved side angle. So drop your top hand down. And then your inner hand is going to come to your partner's side or your lower spine. Again, you can gaze at your partner. Send a few words of affirmation to them. Yeah, then let's switch sides. So come back through side angle, through warrior two. Turn the toes to the edge of your mat, and then turn your back toes to the back of your mat. Bend your knee. Find warrior two. This time just mirroring each other. So reach forward and up, reverse warrior. Exhale, bring that hand next to your own foot, side angle. And then switch arms. So top hand comes to the ground. Twist and turn towards your partner. Say a few words of affirmation or smile. Love you.
Love you too.
All right, and then let's come back up through side angle, warrior two. Good, and then our middle pose. All right, we're done with that back to back. Now we're going to face each other with our back to back pose. So just so you guys can see us, we're going to go on one foot on one mat, one foot on the other, but you don't have to do this. All right, so now we're facing each other. We're going to find a wide stance, forward fold. And partner B, go ahead and tuck your chin and just fold and reach for the mat. All right, well, partner A, you're going to set your palms on their lower spine and find a modified downward facing dog. Good, so you're threading your head through your shoulders. Good, then lift and switch. Good, tuck your chin, fold. Sorry, partner A tucks their chin and folds, while partner B sets his hands on my lower spine and threads his head through his shoulders. Good, and release. All right, finding Skandasana pose to the earth. So let's bend both of our left legs. Come down to the earth, lift your right toes, and then sit your hips on the earth. All right, and then we're going to scoot this pose towards each other. You're going to bring your left knee down to the earth, kind of like in a hurdle position. And you're going to connect your knee to their ankle, your ankle to their knee. As you can see, it's going to make this rectangular shape. So this is the double hurdle. We're going to grab each other's right arm or forearm, reach the left arm up and over, catch hold of your toes, if you can reach. Good. Breathe and smile at each other. And then let's go ahead and unwind. Stay in your seated position. Okay. Before we move on, we're going to find our boat pose. So go ahead and bring the feet together. Catch hold of each other's hands. And if you just wanted to stay here, you could stay here. Next variation, bring the shins parallel to the earth. And the next variation, sitting up nice and tall, lengthen the legs. Yeah, so nice flat spine. Good. Good, and release. All right, to come to standing, you can bring back that squat pose. Tug on each other's hands. Come to standing. Find that wide stance again. All right, this time let's find our Skandasana on the right leg or just a low lunge. Yeah, lower the hips, open the toes, and then set the hips down. All right, scoot maybe 1 or 2 steps forward. Draw your hurdle leg, your right knee down. And I'm opening up my knee so I can reach for my partner's ankle. Make a rectangular shape. Then catch each other's left forearm. Right arm reaches up and over your ear. Catch hold of your toes. Gaze at your partner. Beautiful. Then come back upright. All right, and then let's come to boat pose again. You can do the same thing, or if you want to advance the pose, you're going to hold your arms in between your feet at a crisscross. Connect your feet together. And then lift 1 foot at a time. And lean back and trust each other. So this one's a little bit harder to not let the legs fall to the outer edges. And then if you trust your partner enough, let go of their right hand and reach to the back wall. Find revolved boat. And then switch to the other side. Good. Beautiful. All right, bring it back down. Nice job. Maybe hold on to each other and find that standing pose. All right, switching up our practice, we're going to find our flow together. So we're going to find cat-cows. So partner B is going to find tabletop pose. So a nice flat back, toes curled or toes uncurled. And then partner A is going to rest their middle of their spine on their lower spine, your head in between their shoulder blades, and you guys will find cat-cow together. Since the shorter person is going first, your feet will be in between their feet. If you're maybe significantly taller or heavier for partner B, the feet can be really wide for the next turn. So go ahead and use your dominant hand to lower your middle back down. Set your head in between your shoulder blades. And then partner B can start cat-cows and lead the movement. And then when partner B finds cat, partner A, reach your arms up and over your head so it makes it a little bit lighter. And since partner B has all the weight, they're leading the cat-cow movement. And just communicate with your partner when you'd like to come off or be done with the cat-cows. You can just find a neutral spine. Alright, and then to come off, place your hands underneath your lower spine. Slowly lift up and press away from your partner's back. Alright, since that was a lot for partner B, you're going to find a child's pose. And just massage their back. And then we'll switch sides. So, partner A, go ahead and find tabletop pose. While partner B walks around, they're going to set the middle of their spine on your lower spine, back of the head in between the shoulder blades. Good. Find your cat-cow. When partner A finds cow pose or cat pose, the arms reach up and over the head. Good. Then just when you're done, partner A, go ahead and find a neutral tabletop. And partner B can shift his weight off of your back. And you can sort of press back into a child's pose. Partner B, massage partner A's spine. Okay. All right, let's come to standing. We're going to stand right next to each other at one end of our mat. Find our mountain pose, open the palms forward, catch hold of your partner's hands. And then tuck your chin, find your forward fold with your partner, reach for your toes. Then inhale to a half lift, flatten out your back. So flatten out your spine. Good. Good, then exhale, plant the hands, step into plank. Then this time, partner B will move on. Partner B is going to lower to the earth in chaturanga, while partner A stands up. Good. All right, partner B, uncurl your toes, while partner A walks to the edges of the mat. Partner B, you're going to reach your arms behind you in a locust pose. Good. Then partner A, you're going to walk pretty close and catch hold of the forearms or hands. Good. Grip each other's hands or forearms. Walk a little bit more forward. And you're going to bend at the knees, have a flat back. Inhale, lift partner B's arms so they can find a deeper locust pose. Now, depending on your mobility, sometimes if partner A or B have great mobility, partner A, you can stand up and find a back bend. And so we might try that. Step a little bit closer, stand up, lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades. Good. Exhale. Slowly melt partner B's chest, arms, and hands down to the earth. Good. Massage their forearms and their spine. Good. All right, partner B, go ahead and find a downward facing dog. Good. All right, make sure the down dog is nice and flat. So here's like a nice flat back or V shape. If you feel like you need to bend your spine, you can just bend the knees, like my partner is doing. And this is kind of similar to our cat-cows. This time your glutes are going to come to their middle of their spine, and you're going to find a back bend on their down dog. So same thing, partner A, since you're a little bit shorter, you can bring your feet in between their hands. For partner B, if you're significantly taller, your feet are going to be really wide. So go ahead, look back at your dominant side, set the glutes down, melt your spine down, reach your arms up and over your head. Good, and find a nice back bend that will take weight away from their spine. Good, and release. This one can be as short or as long as you want. It can be a lot of weight for partner A's spine or even the wrist. So if you need, you can find that child's pose again with the massaging of the back. Do you feel like you need that? No. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna switch sides. So come back to the top of your mat. We're gonna find our standing pose to our plank pose together. So find mountain pose, hands laced together. Tuck your chin. Find your forward fold. At any point, you can release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Flatten out your back. Earlobes align with the shoulders. Good, bend the knees. If you haven't released the hands already, release the hands. Step into plank. Now, this time, partner A lowers to the earth, while partner B stands up again. Good, and comes on the outer edges of partner A's yoga mat. Partner A, you're going to inhale, lift the chest, reach the arms behind, find locust pose. And then partner B, you're going to walk your feet pretty close to my hands and catch hold of my wrist. And then inhale, lift into a cobra. So partner B, you can bend your knees and have a flat back. And then completely up to partner B, if you want to lift higher and find a back bend, you can also find a cobra. And then just whenever you're ready, melt your partner's belly into the earth, followed by their forearms. All right, and gently just press their forearms and their lower spine into the earth after that deep back bend. Beautiful. All right, partner B steps away while partner A finds a downward facing dog. Check your partner to make sure they have a nice flat back. Good. All right, then partner B, you can either stand in between my hands. If there's a significant height difference, the feet can be really wide. Glutes to my upper spine or a little bit lower. And then you'll just melt each other's spines into each other. Good. Reach your arms up and over your head, taking weight away from their body. A nice breath together. At any point, you can come away from this pose, especially if it's a lot on the wrists. All right, you can come away. Good. Gently press off of your downward facing dog. If you need that child's pose in between, take that child's pose. Partner B can massage your spine. Good. Well done. We're going to add another downward facing dog. Now, this one does take a lot on the wrist, so our wrists have been a little bit warmed up, but we're going to just warm up the wrist a little bit more. So you can sit in any kneeling position. Yeah. And you're just going to press your back hands to the earth. If that feels like a lot of weight, you're going to press them back. Good, then you're going to switch sides. So fingertips face behind, wrist face forward, and then you can lean back. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, walk your hands forward. Good. All right, shake out the wrist. All right, second down dog today. So partner B is going to find downward facing dog. They're going to come to just the back of their mat, feet to the back, and you'll find downward facing dog. Good. Yep, nice flat back. And then partner A, you're going to set your toes on their lower spine, and you'll find a down dog, but your earth is their lower spine. So go on and plant the hands. Reach one foot, your dominant foot, on their lower spine, followed by the other, and then lift your hips, press back. So really this is a little bit harder for partner A because it's a lot on their wrist. It's kind of like a handstand. But to take weight away from the hands, pull the hips back. Good. All right, and switch sides. Shake out those wrists. Partner A, find your down dog. Check to make sure that back is nice and flat. And then partner B, set your hands on the earth in front of your partner. Dominant foot to their lower spine, followed by the other. Good. Press the toes into their lower spine, lift your hips. Good. So think about pressing your armpits towards your knees to find that flat back. And this is your practice, so whenever you want, you can come away from that pose. Good. All right. And rest. All right, shake out those wrists. This next section of the video is going to just be a few crazy poses that you can try out. They're a bit more acrobatic, so if you want to skip, you can skip. But they're very fun and playful. The first pose that we did, or not for one of the first poses, when we went back to back. And we hooked our elbows. Or sorry, let's switch. This time you'll keep the hook so that partner A's hands are nice and free. And when you lean back and your feet float off, you're going to bend the knees and catch hold of the feet in bow pose. So inhale, partner A, find a back bend, partner B, fold. My legs lift off the ground. Reach your dominant hand to your foot. Partner B keeps that hook so you don't fall.
Not high up enough on me.
Okay, let's switch.
Take two.
Take two. Yeah, sometimes it just takes practice. All right. Is that driving too much weight into your tailbone though?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Good. All right.
Check it out.
Flying bow pose. Whoa. Okay. Walking bow. Okay, we're gonna try our favorite pose that Jake calls the Flying Dutchman. This one takes a lot of trust.
Go.
Oof.
Try again. It's fine. Just confident. Yeah.
I feel like, should we do a longer stance?
Yeah. Go. Nice.
Good.
No, wait. Here. I need to lean back more.
Okay.
You ready? When you jump. Okay, ready. Go.
Wait, sorry. I'll tell you when I'm leading. I should tell you when I'm going.
Okay.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
The Flying Dutchman. It probably has a real name. I don't know.
Probably. If anyone knows, leave a comment. Okay.
Nice.
Another one that I like doing is 2 scoops. This one, be very mindful of each other's weight. Even if you weigh the same, it can be a lot of pressure on the lower spine. But sometimes this is nice, especially if you have a lot of tight lower back muscles. One of your partners is going to find child's pose on their back. So your shin bones are going to come on the outer edges of their spine. Okay, make sure there's no weight directly on the spine. And then fold over Find your child's pose. And so our hands are reaching forward for balance. If you're feeling brave, bring your arms to the back of your mat. Good. Catch hold of each other's hands. Good, and release. Yeah. All right, maybe attempt the other side. Let's see.
Want to do it?
Yeah. My hands are going to stay kind of at a diamond shape, though.
Okay, tell me if you're not good.
All right.
Good?
Good. Yeah, that feels nice.
Okay.
Good. All right, another crazy pose is going to be the falcon. So partner B is going to be on his back with his legs stretched up. And I definitely can't do this. This is very much just partner A for us going onto their feet. Yeah, scoot back onto your mat. Good. Find out what's comfortable for their feet. Typically, it's over their hip flexors and on their belly. Okay. So that you can flex your core into their feet. Okay. This one takes a lot of momentum. So you're going to communicate when you're going to press forward and up. If you're just doing this for the first time, hands can stay connected. But once you find that balance, your arms come behind in that falcon pose or floating cobra or floating locust. Good. All right. Okay, I'm going to press forward and you push up. Good.
Cool.
Nice. We're better at this.
Okay, hands. You're good. You're good. You're good. Do it. Do the falcon.
I already did a workout today, so that's why.
Stabbing your stomach with heels or what?
No, it feels like trying to do like a plank, like on just one point.
Sorry.
You know.
Let's do another one. So you go like this, and then I just pick you up. Jump though. Ready?
Okay, ready?
Ready? You have to jump.
Okay.
Let's do it on
Is
the mat.
there an easier way to do this? Do you think?
I don't know. Let's try.
Okay. All right. Whatever this pose is.
Cool.
All right, to end our practice, let's go ahead and sit in an easy pose facing each other. Now, before we find our last pose, we're just going to sit facing face to face. Yeah, you can catch hold of each other's hands. And you're going to say a few things that you liked about this practice, maybe your favorite pose or your favorite thing about your partner.
You're a yoga wizard.
Thank you. I really like that you did this with me. Thank you.
My favorite pose was the flying Dutchman.
Now we're going to find probably our most important pose, couples Savasana. 2 ways to do this. You can lay side by side and hold each other's hands, or you can lay with the feet going in opposite directions, so your shoulders and heads are next to each other. And this way is kind of nice too, because when you're side by side, you can hold hands, but if your hands are pretty sweaty, it's kind of nice just to sit side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Falling into couples Shavasana. So taking this moment to find silence together and just listening to each other's breaths. With that in mind, I leave you here in couples Shavasana. Beautiful. Bring awareness back to your mat. As you inhale in, you can adjust your pose, break away from stillness. And then start to bend the knees. And maybe scoot away from your partner. Today we're going to do our fetal pose towards each other. So turn onto your side, stacking the joints, finding fetal pose, looking at your partner. After a couple rounds of breath, go ahead and come into easy pose, facing your partner. And then find Namaste arms or hands with each other. Take this moment again to send gratitude towards your partner for taking the time, for being here and practicing yoga together. Then bowing as respect to your partner. Namaste.
Namaste.